In today's video, I'm sharing my personal journey of walking away from visiting Europe, a dream destination for many, and why you might find yourself contemplating the same decision. From the skyrocketing costs of travel to the overwhelming crowds and the pressing environmental concerns, the allure of Europe has been changing. I'll delve into how political instability, health safety issues, and the rise of remote work are reshaping our travel preferences. Join me as we explore the newfound appreciation for local experiences, the impact of social media, and the importance of prioritizing mental health in our travels. It's time to rethink what travel truly means in this evolving landscape. 1. The rising costs of travel. It's shocking how quickly the price tag for a European getaway has ballooned. In 2024, the European Travel Commission revealed that average travel expenses to Europe had jumped by 15% since just 2022. The numbers don't lie. A round-trip flight from New York to London that once averaged $900 now easily tips over $1,200. Accommodation costs have followed suit, with even budget hotels and hostels hiking their rates to keep up with local inflation, which stands around 6% in several countries. Gone are the days when you could snag a last-minute deal and enjoy an affordable adventure. Everyday expenses, like eating out or public transportation, have climbed too, stretching travel budgets thinner than ever before. This isn't just a few dollars here and there, it's hundreds more out of pocket for the same trip. Many would-be travelers, myself included, are crunching the numbers and realizing Europe just doesn't fit the budget anymore. It's a hard pill to swallow when your dream trip suddenly feels out of reach. 2. Overcrowding and tourist fatigue. Europe's most iconic cities are bursting at the seams, and the crowds are no longer just a minor inconvenience, they're transforming the entire experience. Venice, for instance, has started requiring reservations for day trippers, while Barcelona is capping visitor numbers in key neighborhoods. According to a 2023 European Commission survey, a whopping 70% of tourists felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of people. Local residents are also feeling the fatigue, with many pushing back against the constant flood of visitors. The magic of discovering quiet alleyways or stumbling upon hidden cafes is now often replaced by waiting in long lines and jostling for space. This overcrowding makes every moment feel rushed and impersonal. It's not just about missing out on a photo without strangers in the background. It's about losing the authentic charm that made these places special in the first place. For many, the thought of battling crowds is enough to make them reconsider their travel plans entirely. 3. Environmental concerns. With every mile flown, the carbon footprint of travel grows heavier. The International Air Transport Association, IATA, reported in 2023 that aviation is responsible for 2.5% of global CO2 emissions, a figure that's hard to ignore as climate change becomes an ever-present concern. There's also increased awareness about the impact of mass tourism on fragile local ecosystems, from eroded hiking trails to stressed water supplies in tourist hotspots. In 2024, a marked shift occurred, with a 30% spike in domestic travel as people sought more sustainable ways to explore. Ecotourism is booming, as travelers swap jet setting for road trips or train journeys closer to home. The guilt of contributing to environmental damage while on vacation is real, and it's prompting many to rethink their choices. I found myself questioning whether a trip was worth the environmental cost, and I'm not alone. More and more travelers are following suit, preferring green adventures over high-emission getaways. 4. The impact of political instability. Political turbulence has cast a shadow over the European travel dream. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, persistent tensions in Eastern Europe, and rising nationalist sentiments in multiple countries have fueled uncertainty. The 2024 Global Peace Index noted a clear decline in Europe's overall safety rating, and this has had a direct impact on tourism. Some regions have seen travel bookings drop by 20%, as reported by the index. Tourists are now more cautious, weighing not just the sights to see, but also the risks they're willing to take. It's unsettling to plan a vacation while worrying about potential unrest or sudden changes in local laws and regulations. For some, including myself, the risk just doesn't feel worth it anymore. Safety and peace of mind have become top priorities, pushing Europe down the list of must-visit destinations. 5. Health and safety concerns. Even as the world moves past the pandemic, health and safety still loom large in travelers' minds. The World Health Organization's 2024 survey found that 40% of travelers remain wary of international trips due to ongoing health risks. Concerns range from new viruses to food safety and local healthcare standards. There's also the added hassle of navigating ever-changing health requirements. Some countries require proof of vaccinations for specific illnesses, while others have strict hygiene protocols. The comfort of familiar healthcare systems at home often outweighs the allure of foreign adventure. Travelers are increasingly opting for destinations where they feel secure, leading to a spike in domestic and nearby international travel. The peace of mind that comes with staying closer to home is hard to beat, especially when health is on the line. 6. The rise of remote work. Remote work has flipped traditional travel on its head. The FlexJobs 2023 report showed that 60% of remote workers now prefer exploring local attractions rather than jetting off to distant continents. The ability to work from anywhere has made people realize the joys of discovering their own backyard. Instead of saving up for a big European trip, many are taking mini vacations, combining work and leisure in nearby towns or scenic locations. The convenience of not dealing with jet lag, language barriers, or complicated itineraries is appealing. Work-life balance becomes easier when travel doesn't mean uprooting your entire routine. This new way of living has made international travel less of a necessity and more of a luxury, one that many are choosing to skip for now. 7. The appeal of local experiences. There's a growing hunger for authentic, local experiences over cookie-cutter tourism. Airbnb's 2024 research found that 50% of travelers now search for unique, off-the-beaten-path adventures. People want to meet locals, try regional dishes, and participate in community events rather than ticking off a list of famous landmarks. This shift has led to a renaissance of hometown pride and curiosity about nearby destinations. It's not just about saving money, it's about forging real connections and making memories that feel personal. I've found that some of my favorite travel moments happen just a few hours from home, not across the ocean. This trend is reshaping what it means to travel, moving the focus from distance to depth. 8. The influence of social media. Social media has painted a picture of travel that's often too good to be true. Instagram and TikTok are flooded with perfectly staged shots of European streets, giving the impression that every trip is magical. But the reality is often less glamorous. Travel Weekly's 2023 survey discovered that 65% of travelers felt let down when real-life experiences didn't live up to social media hype. This disappointment can dampen the excitement of even the most well-planned trips. The pressure to capture the perfect photo or to see every must-visit spot can turn a vacation into a stressful chore. The chase for viral moments has made travel feel performative, rather than joyful. Many are now seeking more genuine, less curated adventures, sometimes right in their own neighborhoods. 9. The importance of mental health. Travel has always promised escape, but lately, it's become a source of stress for many. The American Psychological Association's 2024 study revealed that 55% of travelers reported feeling anxious about planning and executing trips. From booking flights to navigating unfamiliar cities, the logistics can be overwhelming. The expectation to have the perfect trip adds another layer of pressure. Staycations are on the rise, as more people realize that relaxation doesn't require a passport stamp. Taking time off at home, visiting local parks, or simply unplugging can be just as rejuvenating as a far-flung adventure. The focus is shifting from ticking destinations off a list to prioritizing peace of mind. 10. The future of travel. The landscape of travel is changing rapidly as we move deeper into 2025. Rising prices, environmental awareness, and new lifestyle habits are redefining what people want from their vacations. The focus is shifting towards sustainable travel, meaningful local experiences, and mental well-being. Travelers are becoming more selective, choosing quality over quantity. Europe, once the quintessential travel dream, is now just one option among many. People are looking for adventures that align with their values and lifestyles, and for many, that means walking away from the old idea of the European holiday.